What's up, Barb? What's up with the names? That's weird. What's up, Barb? What's up, Bull Runner? Bearded? J-Cat Blum? What's up, Geeky? How you doing? Bull Runner, DM me. I'll give you a one-on-one. What's up, Doggy Dog? Mad Truckin'? What's up, Julia? What's up, Gary? What's up, Ligma? Async, how's it going? Yeah, man, we got the same issue Alex had, dude. They're watching us. What's up, Troll Games? What's up, Keen Bean? Guys, we're only 400 watch hours away from getting channel memberships. You guys are the best. All you guys watching the whole stream and watching when you miss it, I appreciate you guys. We're so close. It's been a long journey. Get some green names in here. What's up, Mikey? How's it going, brother? Moist Mike. Nice. How y'all feeling today? Yeah, Geeky, it's like it goes by your username instead of your channel name. What up, Cryptobacker? How you doing, buddy? It always blows me away whenever I start this stream like impromptu early and all you guys just show up, dude. You guys are awesome. I showed you guys this trend line yesterday, and I put it in the Discord today. But the question is it time? It's time. Or not yet. All right, first and foremost, how's everybody doing? You guys had a good week so far? So this was kind of sad, eh? We got a front run by like $100. That was kind of sad. uh, if you took the trade, nice. I got long in here, and then I got stopped out here because I didn't give it any room. Then I get front run here. You know, sometimes you're not catching them. I'm watching the 3-minute as we approach this resistance, and I see this 3-minute break, and I think about shorting it, and I just don't because I'm going to pick up some tickets, and then we get this nice dump, and then we get a 3-minute structure break in the 786. This week, a lot of trades have gotten away from me. We started the week off strong with the short here. This short was nice. Missed the long, missed this break of structure here, missed the short, stopped out, missed the long, missed the short. But hey, on to the next trade. That's right, Mikey. You got to share the highs and you got to share the lows. So let's talk about it. All right. So our 4-hour structure remains the same depending on if you are looking at the Coinbase chart or the Bybit chart. Coinbase chart, this is a weak low. This is a strong high, so we'll just use that for now. We'll see. See if we come for that. But yeah, so this is our range, right? We have Alright, this is our range. And if we put on like our discount and our premium, alright, short from premium, long from discount. Middle of the range right now. Okay. Now, one thing that is important is this downtrending resistance here, right? So we rejected from this downtrending resistance here in combination with this supply range here. We came up to this resistance as well as back testing kind of the momentum from this move up. We back tested that momentum in combination with the other momentum, in combination also with the golden pocket. Right? 3-minute structure break at the golden pocket. So much resistance here. It's very obvious why price rejected here, right? So the question now is, are we going to save our 15-minute 1-hour structure? So our 1-hour strong low is here. If this 1-hour structure breaks, you have the daily, which is bearish. You have the 4-hour, which is bearish. And you would have the 1-hour, which is your entry time frame, also being bearish. Should we lose this low, I see no reason why we shouldn't come for the liquidity in here. Absolutely no reason. Probably in here too. So we have to understand there's still a weak low below us, right? Which means we are still guilty until proven innocent, right? The odds are that we come attack this weak low, and even this weak low, right? So there's no reason to get insanely bullish. Obviously, the first step to getting bullish would be saving the 1-hour here, right? Saving the 1-hour and coming up, breaking out, retest, breaking out, retesting, hopefully getting some sort of structure break on the retest so we can get giga long to come back up, right? Now, what do we want to see break? It's still the same level. It's been the same level since this, right? We want to see 116 break because that would be a 4-hour break of structure on the Coinbase chart. We're not there yet, but that's what we'd be hoping for. All right. Cool beans. So you feel dirty when Making money when the price goes down. Hey, man, there's a bull run up, right? There's a bull run up. There's a bull run down. This looks the same, right? Same. Still would like to see it come down to test 98K. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I would much prefer it going from here because breaking weekly structure is no bueno. But I'm saying we still have hope if it comes down here. I'm going to show you guys this again because a repaired trader is a profitable trader, right? Still an extremely bearish setup on total. This looks terrible. This looks really bad. Really bad. What did it do? It came up and retested the low of this previous week here, right? Did we have any breaker demand there or supply? Let's check. No, not really. So we just tested the previous weekly supply at 3.78. So we'll keep an eye on this, right? So what would make this chart look better? I mean, this high is definitely way up here. Yeah, I mean, got a weak low down here. We'll see, man. Classic distribution. Yep, John. I mean, we were talking about that before we came up here. That's distribution. But the question is, can the bullish fundamentals save the cycle? And that's what we're waiting to find out. Let's talk about the trade setup that I put out today. So we had this bullish SFP, right? And then we had this break of structure. So we talked about this on the live stream yesterday as being kind of what you'd want to see if you want to get more bullish, right? This is what we call the JPOW pattern here, right? Extremely bullish. Usually leads to continuation up. Now you have to think about risk to reward when you enter these things. So obviously what happened was it came back to retest this order block, bounced off the order block, and up we went, right? So when I'm planning the trade out here, obviously I would prefer for the trade to come down to discount, right? Which is at least a 0.5 fib. But mainly what I'm looking at is what is the risk to reward for the entry. So if we enter out the break of structure, it's a 1.78, right? Not that attractive to me. So I kind of wanted to enter at a 3-to-1, which lined up right with the 0.5. So that's why I put the entry here. We got front ran by like $100. It sucks, but oh man, am I connected to VPN? Hold on. You shouldn't be lagging. Okay, hold on. Is it Steam? Okay, we'll wait it out. You guys. Yeah, I see the lag. Man. Well, we might have to restart the stream. I don't know what's going on, guys. Uh, what is... Yeah, it's not getting any better, huh? Restart would be best. Oh wow, I'm getting terrible lag. Uh, uh, my internet's fine. It's got to be OBS. All right, it's got to be. Oh, it's better now? Put a 1 in the chat if it's better. Put a 2 in the chat if I should restart. Oh, oh, God is good. We got 4 bars again. All right, I want to see some ones in the chat. Let's go. Is he good? I don't see enough ones. Okay. All right, cool. Cool beans. Okay. So let's talk more locally, right? So we had this 3-minute break of structure out of so the 3 minutes the active time frame when this breaks, right? So why do I say it's the active structure or the active time frame? Because you have your 15-minute bullish, your 1 hour bullish, your like the time frames that we're taking the trade on are bullish. This is the only time frame that breaks bearish, right? So what are you looking for? You're looking for whenever that time frame breaks back to match the higher time frames, which happens here, right? Is this a key level? Yes, it's the golden pocket 786 of the 15-minute low, right? So you break back bullish here. What does that mean? It means we're on the assumption that we should continue going up until we get another bearish break on like the 3-minute or larger time frame, right? So if we break this high, then the 15-minute low moves here and the 1 hour low moves here. Yeah. So that's what we're watching now. We would love to see this break. Basically, we're chilling until this low breaks. If this low breaks, then we might make a run at this 1 hour low. Like I said, if this 1 hour low breaks, we might be looking at a retrace for a short. Or sorry, that's not a 1 hour low. That's oh yeah. If this 1 hour breaks, we might be looking at a retrace for a short. But would have liked to have taken the short up here with the confluence of the trend line and the golden pocket 3-minute break. But right now we're chilling. This is the first level, and then if we break this, that's when it really gets in trouble. There's a lot of liquidity down here to take, and then there's the weak lows on the way up. Liquidity on the way up. Like 106 and 1066. All right. Is there any questions you guys have? Anything you guys want to go over? I'm gonna drink some water. Okay, let's look at some indicators for fun. Ooh, I like this. I like the FOMO dot on the 4-hour. Reclaiming the 4-hour 50 EMA. Break above this, reclaim the 200. Get that nice bullish cross. Of course, this is all speculation this time, but that'd be pretty cool. How's our daily looking? So we got our daily green dot. Kind of looked like it was going to pinch down, got saved. We got this nice momentum candle on the daily on the Heiken Ashies. That's pretty cool. Let's see. What does our 2-day look like? It's coming up. It's coming up. 3-day gates are still open to the downside. The Heiken Ashies haven't flipped yet. This will close tomorrow. 12-hour. Ooh, anchor trigger on the 12-hour. This looks good. Still deep in the bear signs of the EMA band. If we come up here, ooh, we're getting a bearish cross of the 5200 on the 12-hour. 8-hour. In terms of the EMAs, this 4-hour FOMO dot makes me happy. So if we come under the band again, we could get a nice long. It's the first kind of positive posturing. I want to see this EMA band cross the 50 EMA. That would be pretty bullish. Let's look at the 1-hour. Nice green RSIs. A little gapped. I'd like to see them come together and come higher, reclaim the 80 line. But you guys see what I mean about like when these RSIs lose the 80 line here? Right? So when you're in like this parabolic move up, you're chilling, you lose the 80 line, and then you dump, right? You lose the 80 line, then you dump, right? Right. So both RSIs get below the 20 line here. And then both of them get above the 20 line here. It's important to look at both Stokes here, right? These are the things that I like about Market Cipher, right? So when it's under this 20 line here, both of them, right? Notice how it gets rejected here. You're pretty much continuing to dump. Then you get above the 20 line and you start going up, right? You lose the 80 line, you dump. Lose the 80 line, you dump, right? But yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing on Market Cipher. Let's look at the weekly. Whew, weekly still looks rough. Still looks a little rough. Put diamond on the 5-day. Put a 1 in chat if you're bored right now. If you're bored of price action. I'm feeling like really bored. So I do use moving averages, but I don't use them the way a lot of people use them. So the way that I use moving averages, and there's a video on the channel called Trading Doesn't Have to Be Hard, and this EMA trick proves it. And it goes over kind of how I use EMAs, which is, I mean, it's kind of, it would have saved me from getting front run this morning. So I'm going to teach you a really easy trick with EMAs. So if you have your 50 and your 200, so this blue line is, okay. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Is there anything on here that I need? That's fine. We can go to a different chart. It should be the same. Okay. So this blue line here is the 50 EMA, and this red line is the 200 EMA. And those of you that have been around this, that have been with me for a while, already know this. So I apologize for repeating it. But when the 50 crosses the 200 here, you're looking to buy underneath the 200 as long as the 50 doesn't recross under the 200 for the continuation leg up, right? So, and it works the same way upside down, right? 50 crosses the 200, you're selling above the 200 for the continuation down. Your target is the previous low. Your target would have been the previous high. And then, of course, you can leave a runner, right? But that's generally how I use EMA. So, like, 50 crosses the 200, buy below the 200. First target is the previous high, and you can leave a runner, right? So this is an example of, like, when the trade wouldn't have worked out, right? So you sell above the 200. Yeah, and then the 50 crosses back over the 200. You're getting out of that. But this was pretty aggressive move. But like if we look at larger time frames, like the 12-hour, right? 50 crosses the 200, buy underneath the 200, take profit at the previous high. 50 is above the 200, buy underneath the 200, take profit at the previous high. Obviously, larger time frames are better, right? But like for example, if we look at the 2-day time frame, talk about the best longs of the cycle, right? 50 crosses the 200, buy underneath the 200, buy underneath the 200, buy underneath the 200, buy underneath the 200. That's kind of how I use EMAs. Talk about easy ways to catch the bottom, right? And so one interesting thing about this, where this drop came to, right? One of the things that we were kind of talking about a couple days ago is so you have the 50 crosses the, or it doesn't even cross back under, but so you have the 50 above the 200, obviously, right? And where did we dump to? Underneath the 200, and the 50 is still way up here. So by this EMA strat, you would still be bullish, and it did retest the 50 EMA. So that's definitely something, right? Buying underneath like 107, 108. Yeah, this daily time frame, looking at like indicators like your moving averages in Market Cipher, it doesn't look too bad, right? I mean, you cool off. I mean, you have like money flow resetting here. But obvious, it doesn't take a genius to tell we're coiling up here, right? We're gonna, right, coiling up. It's like a symmetrical triangle on momentum, right? So the question is, are you gonna do this, or are we gonna do this, right? Structure says down. Some indicators are leaning to up. We'll see. Let's take a look at Market Cipher on total here. A little bit more downward, as we'd expect since the weekly broke here, but so the daily on total actually tested the 200 back here, kind of chilling at the 200 right now. A little bullish action on Market Cipher here. Weekly still looks bad. 3 red candles in a row. Hey, check it out. We got like this slanted head and shoulders here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, guys, we could. I would love to see bullish price action here. Um, really, in my mind, we just got to get above this downtrend in the short term, right? Maybe get above this downtrend, hold support on the POC, come up to the area high, break this, flip structure, come down, boom. Or we fake out here and then, right? But structure will tell you. When in doubt, structure out. Be all right. Man, Trade Intuition, shout out to you, man. I was watching your stream today, and bro, you streamed for a long time, man. Like, you were streaming for like an hour and a half, bro. Like, I come up here, I say everything I have to say about Bitcoin, and then I check how long I've been live, and I've been live like 30 minutes, bro. I don't know how you stream for an hour and a half, bro. More power to you. If I'm like in a trade, I think it's easier. If I'm in a trade, I can just sit here and chill with a trade on the screen, but it feels weird just sitting here chilling with after I've said everything I need to say, you know? All right, I guess we'll dance with the devil for a little bit. You guys have any altcoins you want me to look at? All right, let's do it. Apt. Well, it looks like shit. No, I'm sorry. in, my, in my language. All right, let's take a look here. You break the daily bearish here. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything to say about this, man. It, it looks terrible. Not saying it can't pump, right? But I mean, traditional finance would call this a bear flag, right? Take your little poll, coming at $2. But structurally, I mean, your 4-hour high is up here. 4-hour high is like way up here. Your 4-hour low, you're like in the middle of the range. So okay, I'll do some real TA. I need to control myself. 4-hour highs up here. You retrace to your golden pocket, reject from your golden pocket for taking a golden pocket from the lows. Oh, maybe it is coming at $2. Okay, so do we have 1-hour structure here? I mean, it's internal 1-hour structure. I think if you get some structure down here at $2, you can maybe get a little excited about it. I think it's hitting resistance right now. I mean, if you want to get bullish on this, you want to at least see it break resistance and then come back down. Maybe like a golden pocket retrace from here to here. Find some sort of internal structure break there and get long. Otherwise, I think it's going to shit. Yeah, I mean, I guess what I can give you right now is this trend line. You got to at least get out of this trend line. Yeah, Cameron. I mean, even Bitcoin, right? I mean, on the 15 minutes today. I mean, look, 50 crosses 200, binary 200. 5 minute. 50 crosses the 200, buy underneath 200, buy underneath 200. I mean, this is a really basic strategy you can use. I go over it all the time on this channel, right? 50 crosses under the 200, sell above the 200. It just works. I mean, if you just go back to this, it really just works. It just works. Okay. Apt. All right, AVNT, Trade Intuition, please tell me that it doesn't look like apt. If you're telling me to look at this, I trust you, man. Okay, we've got a internal 4-hour structure break here. Again, this is internal structure, right? So if we look at our 4-hour structure externally, we got 786 retest, finding support on the golden pocket. Okay, all the altcoins still only have internal structure. I'm not going to be very helpful. I'm not the internal structure guy. What I can tell you, break bearish structure, golden pocket retest. You got to get above here. You get above here, find support. You can maybe make a run up to these highs. But you lose momentum here. You're not going to be looking good. This looks like, you know, it could just, right? But, I mean, ascending triangle, if you want to call it that. Right. Yeah, you know what? I changed my mind. We're not going to dance with the devil until we have structure on altcoins. We still don't have any structure on altcoins. I don't really have much to say. What's up, Zai? Good to see you, bro. We'll look at Sol. We'll look at Sol. I can look at Sol. Oh my God, what did we get into yesterday? Okay, let's clean this chart up. Okay. So we're at this. So what is this channel? Oh, we can go over something today. Teach a little something here. So when you're drawing trend lines, and especially when there's like big wicks, a lot of people will just draw the trend line like, oh, let's connect the wicks. This is your trend line, right? What you can do to draw better trend lines is you can take a parallel channel, you connect the highs, and then you can connect the bodies, right? And then it kind of gives you a bigger range for your trend line. Like, it's just another way you can draw a trend line. So like, if you have a big wick here, right, you kind of get an area for your trend line, and it kind of reacts a little bit better on the way down. Just a little side note, how you can draw better trend lines. But Sol, let's see. So 1 hour. Sol's still internal, but we can still look at it. So you break your 1 hour internal structure here. You retest the previous highs. You're running. You're breaking structure here. You're moving your strong low here. It looks to be breaking out. I would love to see it come above this high. So if we can get some sort of like initiation out of this trend line, back test and go, that would be fantastic. And if Bitcoin can follow suit, this is looking pretty bullish. Is Bitcoin making a move? All right, guys. As I've gone over a lot, this trend line is your line in the sand. This is what you want to get above. You want to break out. And then 116 is your structure break. On that note, guys, it's been about 40 minutes. I've enjoyed hanging out with you guys so much, as always. Make sure you join the Discord in the description if you're not in the free Discord. As always, my name is Wave Cipher. Much love. Trade safe. Wave Cipher out. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have an amazing weekend.